Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Rebecca and I hope you're having a great, fantastic day. Now, in today's video, I was on the hunt in the market for another really affordable foundation. I don't mean as in like the £5 or the £4 foundations. I was on the hunt for, like, just out of curiosity, if there was another like £1 foundation out there. As you guys know, I have tried the Poundland £1 foundation. I'll link it on the eye somewhere if you want to check it out. But that was not my favourite at all. I did not like that foundation. I love their concealers, just not that foundation at all. And when I went to Savers, I came across this one, which is by the brand called Dazzle, which I've never heard of before. They do like lashes, they do like nails, like false nails, they even do like a concealer, they do like bronzer and eyeshadow palettes for a really affordable price. They're literally under a £5. Like this foundation here was like £1.25 and this concealer I believe was £1. So it got me quite intrigued. Basically, Savers is like a home sort of store, which we have in the UK, which sells like home stuff, like sprays, detergents, that kind of thing. Bath products. It has a little bit of beauty in there, a bit of food, pet stuff. It's got pretty much a bit of everything in there for your home. So I'm going to apply this foundation and concealer and let you guys know my thoughts on these two very affordable under £5 products. So if you guys can enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell so you get notified by every single makeup video I do here on this channel. Don't forget to follow on Instagram if you want to, link is in the description bar below. So if you guys want to know my thoughts on the Dazzle foundation and the Dazzle concealer, just keep watching. Right guys, let's try the foundation on. Oh, and the concealer, but we'll start with the foundation first. So this just says Dazzle foundation. So this is what it looks like in a black squeezy tube. Couldn't find much information about this brand. Like, all I know is that Savers sell it and that's about it. There was nothing else I could find about this brand on the internet. So, but the shade range was very interesting. It had fair to medium, but it also had the shade translucent. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know why they called a shade translucent. It doesn't make sense. Like, does it mean what, that your foundation is see-through? Yeah, I didn't quite get that, so I didn't pick up that one because I was a bit scared to pick that one up. So I just went for the shade fair because the shade medium just looked incredibly dark. So let's give this a good shake. I've already prepped my skin with a bit of oil. So, okay, I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand. Okay. So it doesn't, so it's not a very thin texture. It's a little bit thicker. Okay, well, let's apply this to the face. At first I thought it looked a bit pink, but actually I think it does come across a bit more yellow. So let's apply this to the face. This might come out a little bit light for me, but the other shade just looked way too dark. Doesn't have any fragrance to it at all. There's no smell to this. So take my beauty sponge. Let's blend this out. Okay, so far it's not giving me a lot of coverage at all. No, it's not really. And it's quite pale on my skin. It's really pale. Like I said, they only had 3 shades, but I don't understand what the translucent shade meant. I understand translucent powder, but not translucent foundation. I got a bit confused. So I'm going to build this up and see if we can get any more coverage out of this. Just to see, yeah, just see if we can get any more. But it's not as bad as the Poundland one, because the Poundland one was not good. So let's just build this up. Okay, this is the foundation here on my skin. Don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see, but I feel like it's just clinging onto my dry patches just a little bit. And the shade is a little bit pale for me. There isn't many shades to this at all. Yeah, I feel like it's not settling into my skin very well. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's still not the best foundation I've used. Yeah, it's evened out my complexion, but it's just clinging very much on my dry patches. Yes, not particularly my favourite foundation, to be honest with you. My honest opinion, guys, I think you should just spend a few more pounds on the other foundations. Like, if you live in the UK, there's a brand called MUA, which is a really good foundation. I think it's like £5, like their matte foundation. And they have a stick one as well, and that's very, very affordable. The L'Oreal foundations are very, very good as well. They're really good. The Revolution ones are really good. So I personally just recommend spending a few more pounds than buying like a £1 foundation, because personally the shade range is just not particularly very good, and maybe getting one of the foundations from those brands I think would be better. So yeah, no, not trying to bash or anything, but not my favourite foundation, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry. It's just not my favourite, I'm afraid. Okay, let's try the concealer. So this is the concealer, and guess what shade I got it in? Translucent. So this is what it looks like here. It looks very pink, but this is the only one they had. I'm probably going to have to mix this in with another concealer and probably use this as a colour corrector. So let's check the applicator. Okay, so that's the applicator there. It's just a little doe foot applicator. This one's got a bit of a smell, like a chemically sort of smell, whereas the foundation, funny enough, had no fragrance whatsoever. So yeah, this is too pink. Far too pink. So I'm just going to add just a tiny bit here and a little bit there. I was going to say with that foundation you probably could get more coverage out of a brush, but I always prefer sponge. I just like the way it looks on my skin with a sponge. So I'm just going to blend a little bit of that colour corrector under my eyes. Okay, that's worked as a colour corrector. That's really covering up some of my dark circles. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is add a bit more, but mix it in with another concealer. This one here, this is the Makeup Gallery Hide and Chic Multi-Use Concealer. This is the one from Poundland, but this one's excellent. I love the concealers from Pound Shop. They are brilliant. So I'm just going to add this here, then add just a little bit more of this pinky concealer in the center. And then just blend them together. Blend them together. Okay guys, I have set my face off camera because I just wanted to get rid of the creases and everything. So I've added like a warmer powder to my face just to warm up my complexion, and it looks much, much better. So the foundation, not particularly my favourite. Is it better than the Poundland one? Yeah, it's definitely better than the Poundland one. But I would say definitely just spend a few more pennies and definitely like get more of like the £5 foundation. Even the Wet n Wild foundation is really, really good. And I think that's roughly about £5, £6. So definitely I would say definitely splurge a little bit more on foundations to get a better result. That's just my opinion. And the concealer, well, it's very, very pink. This is too pink. It worked as a colour corrector. So a colour corrector, it works perfectly for that. So if you're on the market for a peachy, or if you're after a pink colour corrector and you have a Savers near you, then definitely pick this up, because I think for a colour corrector, I think this definitely works for that. They did have some other products in Dazzle, so maybe I might go and pick and try those out, maybe, because I have like an eyeshadow palette, like bronzer, highlighter, lip products, so maybe I might go and try those. Don't recommend the foundation, but the concealer, if you want to use it for colour correcting, then I think this is pretty okay, especially for the price. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. If you have, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell so you get notified by every single makeup video I do here on this channel. Don't forget to follow on Instagram if you want to. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Take care.